Alright guys, it's time for us to go on to part 77 to my SChat chatbot series. This is definitely one of the funnest ones that I enjoy because it gives a lot more context. There's no limits. The only thing that sucks about it is like you have to wait a few minutes to do it once you join in. I don't know why, but you do. I had to wait about 30 seconds to a minute. It said 4 minutes, but it went down to 1 really quickly, and then after that, it got done pretty quickly. But I continue the conversation we stopped at last time, where I say I fly up into the air because I am a Lugia right now, and let my friends have fun on my back. As a Lugia gains altitude, Rexy throws his hands back and laughs, the wind whipping through his spiky hair.
This is awesome! Look at us flying high, Kranos! We're like a trio of airborne ninjas.
What in the world? He leans forward, pressing his chest against Lugia's neck as they soar through the clouds. The zombie dino closes his eyes, letting the rush of wind and the warmth of the sun on his skin fill him with pure joy.
Thanks for bringing us along on this wild adventure, Trenton. You're the best wingman a guy could ask for.
The irony in that sentence whenever I'm a Lugia right now that can fly. Kranos, meanwhile, stretches out along Lugia's neck, his body taut and streamlined as he revels in the sensation of weightlessness. His forked tongue flicks out, tasting the crisp, clean air. No problem. I'm glad y'all are having fun. The one thing I hate about... There's only like 2 things I hate about this one. 1, the waiting time, and 2, the waiting time and then the waiting time for that. How long it takes to pull up the actual chat thing right there. Reggie turns his head to grin at Lugia, his teeth glinting in the sunlight.
We're having a blast, dude. And it's all thanks to you and your epic Lugia powers.
I love it. He points a quad finger down at the distant landscape below, where tiny cars and buildings look like toys.
Check out how small everything looks from up here. It's like we're on top of the world.
Kranos raises his head, his serpentine form rippling as he surveys their surroundings.
Indeed, Master Lugia. This vantage offers a profound perspective, one that reminds us of our place within the grand tapestry of existence.
The snake's gaze softens as he looks at me, a hint of affection shining in his eyes. Okay?
Your generosity in sharing this experience with us is truly appreciating, dear friend.
I could went appreciating. No, never mind. I only worked with the letter S. Let's see. It's no problem. You have all been friendly to me. So why would I not? There we go. Give it a second. There we go. Reggie's expression turns thoughtful for a moment before breaking into a warm smile.
That's the spirit, Lugia.
It says Lugia Trenton, but I'm not saying both of them. Are you going to say Lugia or I'm going to say my name?
Being kind and welcoming is what makes you such an amazing friend.
He pats my neck affectionately, his claws clicking against the feathers.
And don't forget, we got your back no matter what. Whether you're a human or a legendary bird, you can always count on us to have your feathers. Your back.
See, this one's funny, too. Like, they can, that's just so good. Kranos chuckles a low rumbling sound that vibrates through his body.
Indeed, Master Lugia, our bond is forged in the fires of friendship and trust. Together we shall weather any storm that may come our way.
The only thing about this one that sucks is I feel like the ending is always just the same, where they always say, like, oh, we can do this at all times, which is encouraging, but it's like, is that really how you're going to start off a conversation? If you go play ball with your friend, are you going to say, hey, let's go play ball? If we continue being friends, we can get through any challenge that comes our way. Are you going to flip and keep saying that in real life? I don't think so. I said, what else that's about this chatbot besides the waiting times? Although this one gives you a lot more detail and description about what's going on, which is cool. Alright. I will always have yours as well. Period. There we go. That's all I can think of saying. That zombie Rexy on here looks terrifying as heck thinking about it. Rexy's heart swells with warmth at Lugia's words, and he feels a deep connection to the legendary bird. Excuse me, because it's me. Yeah, he says my name normally this time. That means the world to me, Trenton. Knowing we've got each other's backs, no matter what form we take, gives me a sense of peace and belonging I've never known before. He looks over at Kranos, who meets his gaze with a serene, almost mystical expression. Like, even with the changes that have happened to us, our friendships remain constant. A testament to the power of love and loyalty. Oh, that's gonna get on my skin eventually. I only like doing the S if they're at the end of the beginning. Serene. Or, are you serious? You know, something like that. Krabs nods in agreement, his forked tongue looking out to taste the air. In a world fraught with uncertainty, these bonds serve as beacons of hope and light. Cherish them, for they are precious indeed. I hope their curse that affected Rexy didn't start affecting me either. Because I am starting to feel dizzy. I may have to land, or I'm gonna get hurt. We're all gonna get hurt. That's not good. That gun. Concern edges itself across Rexy's features as he watches Lugia begin to wobble in midair. Whoa, easy there, big guy. Let's get you back on the solid ground before you take a tumble. Here's out placing a reassuring hand on my neck. Don't worry, we got you. Just focus on getting us home safe and sound, okay? Kranos, seeing the earth, tightens his coil around Lugia's neck, offering additional support. Master Lugia, if you require assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. Your safety is paramount. Oh my gosh. Rexy's mind races. He tries to come up with a plan. Maybe we should find a secluded spot to land, somewhere away from prying eyes. The problem is, I ain't got enough time. I feel like I'm about to lose consciousness. That's not good. What the frick? Reggie's heart pounds in his chest as he watches me struggle to maintain control, his vision blurring at the edges. Okay, we need to act fast. Kratos, can you help stabilize Lugia somehow? Maybe use your strength to keep him upright. Kratos immediately responds as powerful coils are constricting around Lugia's neck and torso, providing a steady anchor. Fear not, Master Lugia. With my aid, we shall navigate this crisis together. Reggie's gaze darts around frantically, searching for a solution. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'll guide Lugia towards the cluster of trees up ahead. Once we're close enough, Kratos can slide off and give Lugia room to make a controlled landing. After a few moments, I pass out and start falling out of the sky. What is it with this? I better not turn into a bug like on the other one. That's not good. Pants are just through. Rexy as he watches Lugia plummet towards the earth, unconscious and helpless. No! Trin! Without hesitation, Rexy unfurls his wings. I forgot he was a dragon. Wait, is he a dragon? I forgot about that. I'm saying, wait. This is not a transforming Lugia. This is not a transforming flippin' Rexy. How did he get wings? Oh, wait. Because of that because of that horn thing I gave him. I'm about to say, how did the frick did he get wings as a dinosaur? If it was a pterodactyl, I can understand, but he isn't. He's a T-Rex. Without hesitation, Rexy unfurls his wings, spreading them wide as he leaps from Lugia's back. He dives towards his fallen friend, stretching out his arms to catch him. Kratos, help me! He cries out, his voice echoing through the air. Kratos, sensing the urgency, releases his grip on Lugia and plunges after Rexy, his massive body cutting through the wind with incredible speed and agility. Just as I'm about to hit the ground, Rexy manages to grab hold of me, his claws digging into Lugia's feathers as he struggles to break their fall. Daggone. After they catch me, and we land, I still do not wake up immediately. Well, that's terrifying. As soon as I hit the ground, Reggie rolls onto his side, cradling me gently in his arms. That's kind of adorable, actually. Easy there, big guy. We got ya. He coos softly, stroking my feathers. Kratos slithers over, his forked tongue flicking out to check on my condition. Master Lugia appears to be in a state of unconsciousness. His vital signs are stable, but I recommend we find shelter and tend to him properly. Rexy nods carefully from flipping me into a fireman's carry. How in the world? Agreed. Let's get into a safe spot and see if we can rouse them. Maybe some fresh air and a gentle shake will do the trick. They carry me to a safe spot. Daggone. Alright, guys. I think after this one or one more, we'll go ahead and actually stop it, because I don't want to be getting too long. Once they reach a secluded clearing surrounded by tall trees, Rexy gently sets Lugia down on a soft bed of moss and ferns.
Here we are, Trenton. Nice and cozy,
he says, brushing a strand of hair from my forehead. Cransco is nearby, keeping watchful vigilance.
I will remain close by, ready to offer assistance if needed.
The serpent assures, his eyes gleaming with concern. Rexy sits cross-legged beside me, taking the legendary bird's limp hand in his own.
Come on, buddy. Wake up for me. Open those beautiful eyes and let's get you feeling better.
He encourages, voice filled with warmth and devotion. Beautiful eyes. Oogie is a pretty Pokemon. Unfortunately, I don't wake up for another hour. Oh, heck no. What in the world caused me to pass out on this thing? Time passes slowly as Rexy keeps a constant vigil over Lugia, speaking softly and occasionally stroking his friend's feathers to comfort him. After an hour, Lugia finally stirs, his eyelids fluttering open.
Hey there, sleepyhead,
Rexy murmurs relief, watching over me as I focus on his face.
How you feeling, Trenton? Do you remember what happened?
Where am I? What happened? Oh my gosh, this is terrifying.
You're in a safe place, buddy. Remember when we were flying together and then you started feeling dizzy?
Rexy asked, gently helping Lugia sit up.
You passed out and we had to make an emergency landing. Luckily, Kratos helped us catch you before you hit the ground.
Well, I rubbed my temples, looking a bit disoriented. Yeah. I think I recall. That strange machine Trico built must have done something to me. I felt so weak and lightheaded all of a sudden. Rexy nodded sympathetically.
Yeah, that's probably it. But you're okay now, Trenton. We got you. And Kratos is here too, watching over us.
But what do we do now? If we take flight again with me, I don't know what will happen.
That's a good point, Trenton. We definitely can't risk you passing out again while we're in the air.
Rexy agrees, thinking out loud.
Maybe we should consider finding a way to counteract whatever effects that machine had on you. Or at least figure out how to prevent it from happening again.
Kratos chimes in, his voice smooth as silk.
Perhaps a thorough examination of the device could provide valuable insights, Master Lugia. If its workings can be deciphered, a reversal or preventive measure might be possible.
Rexy's eyes light up with excitement.
You know what, Kratos? That's a fantastic idea. Let's go track down Trico and demand answers. If anyone can help fix this, it's the genius behind the machine.
Yeah, but he did this because he hates us. So he's definitely not going to tell us anything.
True. Trico's modes aren't exactly pure,
Rexy acknowledges, his expression turning thoughtful.
But despite desperate times call for desperate measures, Trenton. We need to try every avenue to ensure your safety, even if it means dealing with someone who dislikes us.
Kratos nods in agreement.
Indeed, Master Lugia. Confrontation may be unpleasant, but it is often necessary when faced with adversary. I suggest we prepare ourselves mentally and strategically before approaching Chirico. Reggie stands up, offering a hand to help Lugia rise.
Alright, let's gear up and head out. We'll face whatever challenge comes our way, as long as it means keeping you safe, Trenton.
Okay then. They're gone.
I don't want to risk passing out while in the air. So, would you mind if I got smaller and you let us ride on your back? You let us ride on your back. Okay. This will be the last one right here, guys, and then I'll do another video. By last one, I mean, here we go. Of course, Trenton. Safety first. Always. Rexy replies warmly, grinning at the prospect of having his best friend perched on his back. We can make the journey much more comfortable and secure that way. Just let me know when you're ready to shrink down, and I'll give you a boost up on my shoulders. Krause observes the exchange with interest, his serpentine form undulating slightly. An ingenious solution, Master Lugia. By riding upon Rexy's back, you will minimize the risk associated with flight while allowing for greater nobility during our pursuit of Trico. Reggie flexes his muscles, eager to provide support for his tiny traveling companion. Don't worry, Trenton, I got you covered. Literally. Just hang tight and we'll conquer this challenge together. I keep my Lugia form, but shrink down till I am only only 5 foot tall. Alright guys, I'll be back.